Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you 4 really simple DIYs that anyone can do that will hopefully elevate your home. I am using items either that were thrifted or even some items that I've already had at home, and I'm just tired of looking at them and I want to bring them back to life. These are very simple, just like any of my other DIYs. I hope you give these out a try, and if you guys are ready to see how simple these really are, then let's go ahead and get started. Starting with my most recent thrifting purchase, I came across this ginormous lamp for $3.99. Now, I was going to keep the base white, and then I was like, you know what? I have been wanting a brown lamp, something, that you can see at Studio McGee or even Amber Interiors, but not for the price. So here I am taking this paint. It is in the color Melted Chocolate, and if you guys have ever used this paint, let me know if this really smelled like chocolate to you, because I could promise you I opened up this can of paint and I smelled chocolate. So I don't know if this is like a subconscious kind of thing because it's named Melted Chocolate or what the deal is, but it really did smell like chocolate. So for this technique, I am going to bringing in a wet sponge, and I am bringing in this Champion Mushroom color. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I will be dabbing this on the lamp. I love to use this technique over the wet napkin. I just love the texture that this adds, and you can layer on more colors. If you feel like there's too much, you can go back with a different color and lay it on top. So this is really easy. It's very forgiving, very simple. So here I coated my whole lamp in the Melted Chocolate color. I gave that 2 coats, and then I'm going in with this lighter shade. And then I did also go ahead and come in with some black to really create some really pretty shadows. But nonetheless, no matter what colors you use, the technique is all the same. So after my lamp had some time to dry, I am placing it here, and I went to at home and picked up this lampshade. It was originally $20, but it was discounted for $17.99. I also painted the little top piece right here to match the rest of the lamp, and well, with just 3 simple colors and a simple technique, I got a high-end looking lamp. For DIY number 2, I had this ginormous piece of art hanging in my little office nook, and I got this originally from Facebook Marketplace for $5. Now, while this print worked for me for many years, I am currently making over my bedroom, and my office nook is in my bedroom, so I do need to change up the color palette of this just a little bit. So I will be removing all of the backing. There was also this plexiglass situation. It was ripped, had scratches on it, and it just wasn't looking cute. So I'm going to come in with this antique gold rub and buff, and let me just say that a little bit goes a long way. I ended up putting a couple of dollops of paint on this frame, taking a napkin, and then just kind of painting through this entire frame. Now I tried to use long strokes, that way it looks like, a piece of wood, and I love that I didn't coat this all in gold. There was some black showing, which, like I said, I really loved, made it seem as if this frame was made from a piece of wood. And so after coating this entire frame in the rub and buff, and then I've also went ahead and put this rub and buff on the sides. Since this picture will be hanging on the wall, I want to make sure that it all looks beautiful and seamless. I did go ahead and go on Etsy and purchase this stunning print for $4. It is print of an ocean. I have a special place in my heart for the ocean, so this is just such a beautiful piece. I got it printed on some thick cardboard paper at Walmart, so this is such a great affordable option to update any art that you might have in your home. DIY number 3, I have this really pretty vase. This vase is from TEMU and I love the shape of this vase. I love the texture on this vase, but I do not like the color. So the color isn't white, it's more of like an iridescent color, so kind of like mermaid colors. So during certain lightings it gives off purple, it gives off blue, and it's just not really what I'm looking for. But my bedroom makeover is coming very soon and it is very beachy and, you know, has that kind of coastal vibe to it. And I mean, this vase cannot get any more coastal. The texture on it, it looks like coral reef. I love everything about it. So I'm bringing in that same champagne color that I used on my lamp, and I'll be coating this all the way through. Now this required a lot of paint since there was so many bubbles and textures, but nonetheless I got it all covered. And then I'm coming in with this antique parchment color and I'm lightly dabbing some light pieces on this vase. Again, this technique is so friendly, you cannot mess it up. If you want more paint, you just grab more paint. If you want less, you just blend in the paint that you already have. And this isn't like a ginormous transformation, but it does add a little bit of highlights in those areas. And well, this now vase right here is going to look so wonderful in my room. I've got to say, as of now, this vase is one of my favorites. And certainly last but not least, our last DIY will be on this dresser, and this DIY is so simple, anyone can do it. So this dresser right here I have had for years and years. It's from Amazon. It has served us so well, has held up so well. I want to go ahead and change out the knobs. So I got these really pretty knobs on Amazon. They look antique, they look like they've been around the block, and I think this is really going to add that character into my room. I'm not really a big fan of the silver knobs. I mean, they worked fine, there's nothing wrong with them, but if I have an opportunity to make something my style and on a budget, I will go ahead and do that. So I am going to replace these. Now it's just as easy as unscrewing your old ones, screwing these ones back in, and I found that instead of moving your screwdriver inside of the drawer, it's just easier to move these handles, and I got them placed on there, no problem. I've seen dressers like this with knobs very similar for thousands and thousands of dollars, and I think this is such a great way to update your furniture. Again, if you're doing this for a girl's room, you can go for something girly. It is totally customizable. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you give some of these DIYs a try. Again, very simple, very easy. If you guys do try it out, let me know. I would love to see pictures. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye!